basically 8 o'clock. How's everyone doing? You alright, folks? I've got 2 t-shirts on because it's cold. Oh, I am now live apparently. Hello, one person. I wonder how like behind it is. It says like there's no people and then there's like a few. Who knows? It's a bit closer. Oh, I'm not doing it. I didn't switch this thing on, did I? 1 second. It's all going to change now. What does this magical thing do? Oh, gosh, flipping heck. It's too much, wasn't it? Flipping heck. Oh, oh. Cool tones. Oh, warm tones. The eyes are getting used to that. Oh, cold. Change the colours. Multicoloured. This makes me look warmer than I am. Freezing. I'll do this. Hello, Andy. How's it going? You had a good week? Good week so far? I know it's Monday, but look at that. I'm live. I can tell I'm live. My computer says I'm live. So, I mean, it is Monday. I mean, I realise this. Okay, that works. Give me a crude little test. Yeah, it is Monday, isn't it? I don't mind Mondays, but that's mainly just because of why. Because of, because I work for myself, really, on a Monday. I kind of prefer Mondays for that reason, not just because it's Monday. If it was comparable to any other work, it'd be like, no, what happened to the weekend? Good evening, Sean. How is it going? Have you had a good week so far? A good Monday so far, should I say, really? I'm going to turn this off. Well, I might use it to say something. It says, good Monday so far. Oh yeah, it scrolls down. This. No, I think it's going to do the same if I do this. Just talking to myself, as I mentioned last week. I do a lot of this. Oh, all good. Oh, very pleasant, snowy and cold, but can't complain. Nice, snowy. We had like it was threatening to snow. Like I don't know what time it was, around lunchtime today. Oh no, it was maybe the other morning actually, before lunch. It was threatening. It was like little, yeah. It didn't even turn into sleet or anything. It was just like, oh no, it's kind of like really cold rain, slightly frozen, slushy rain, and then it stopped and it was fine. So, no snow for me. Oh dear. But the fan club pins arrived, as you've probably seen if you been checking anything social wise. I have the pin badges in hand, a bag of pin badges in hand. So I thought I'd bring them along. I can't really do an unboxing because I've already unboxed them. Good evening, Matthias. How are you doing? How's your Monday going so far? Fun bagging. Come with these little baggies, which you could reuse for whatever purpose in the future. Oh, having a good Monday, that's good. Good to hear. Too good. I don't think the camera really focuses that well. Well, that's not too bad. I'm not particularly pleased with maybe the settings, how the iPhone focuses. I'm lying next to my daughter. Cool. Nice one. They are really good. Well, they turned out really nice. Can't quite get the detail on the camera, but yeah. Hard to get them to sleep sometimes, isn't it? Oh, if I put a colourful object near it, look at this. I'm getting tips. I don't have any colourful objects. I might have a guitar pick. I don't know whether it's the colourful one. We'll find out. Does that help the camera? Maybe it has, I don't know. Getting all the tips. Maybe it has. There it goes. I'll show you a bunch of times because there'll be people that join us. Yeah, to be honest, the pictures I put on the fan club chat room and Facebook and Instagram are quite good actually. You do need one, Matthias. Are you a fan club member? Because you get one. You just get it for free. It's yours. It's like a late Christmas present. I started thinking in December and just didn't get my act together. Nice one. You'll have to forgive me. I can't always keep track of who's in the fan club, which is really good. Yeah, it's yours. Every fan club member gets one of these. Yeah. Just you'll have to. I think I did put it in the chat. I'll put it again. I'll make it. I probably just excitedly said they're here and then haven't given any details, which is classic me, to be honest. But I'll put the details in the chat. Oh, the shirt comes from a print-on-demand company. So there's a fan club merch store at the moment, which is fulfilled by Teespring. I'll send you the link to that as well. But this comes from me, direct, and the any like mugs, you can get mugs, t-shirts. Maybe some other fan club members will correct me. I think there is. Is there like a? No, maybe it's not a sticker. Do they do stickers? I don't think they did it. Was there something else? I think it was just a couple of different types of t-shirts. One's like a slim fit, one's what we call the Keith fit, which is normal. It's a normal fit t-shirt. I think I got the slim one. It's like a bit more, I kind of prefer this sort of thing. And then, there's mugs. Is there anything else? I'll have to check. Can't remember. Hello, Captain Crookleg. But, yes, there's a bunch of merch. I did try to transition it over to Printful or something, but it didn't really work. I can't have a separate store, but I'm still figuring that out. Yeah, I do need to do that. It's a long process to transition it over, but I'll get there eventually. I mean, it's like learning on the job, doing that drop shipping and print on demand. Because like I have to use companies like that. I have a Shopify account and I use these print-on-demand companies, but it's a lot harder than it looks. They make it look really easy on the advert. It's like, yeah, in 5 minutes you'll have a store ready to sell to people. Like, no, you won't. Not if you want to do things I want to do. Not at all. Gosh, yeah. If I press this button. Well, this is the thing. I don't have the space. Exactly. I have to use these companies because of the time it takes me to fulfill these things and the space. I don't have the space for like all the Witch Hazel merch, and then because like we have to have we have to have an inventory. I suppose is what you call it, of Witch Hazel merchandise because we have to fly into shows. Hey Keith, how's it going? Are you all right? I have the pin badges here. Yeah, I do need a garage, although I'm renting at the moment, and the landlord has the garage, so that's his garage. We've never been in, don't know what's inside, so it's not ours, so we don't have a garage. I know, they are good. They turned out really nice. I was hoping they're gonna, I mean, I knew the company was good. These turned out really well. Secret garage, yeah. But yeah, gosh. How's your Keith going? How's your Monday going, Keith, so far? I'm really happy with these pins, and that's why I've got a bag of them. Every fan club member gets one. So I will be posting them out. I don't want to overpromise. I'd like to think I'll be posting them out this week, but as soon as possible is what I'm going to say. I'm going to go deliberately vague on that. Super busy, but it's super exciting. There's a lot of stuff going on at Witch Hazel camp at the moment. And it's good. Achieving a lot, which feels good. I think towards the end of last year, I was like, oh, I'm so done. I'm exhausted trying to get everything done. But now I've hit the ground running. I've just caned a load of work out of the park. Whatever, I think I've mixed up too many things there. Either knocking out the park and caning stuff. You see, well, it's a very specific setup in Witch Hazel. It's a democratic dictatorship with me at the head of the triangle. But the way it works with Witch Hazel is because I run a bunch of stuff, I end up I get rewarded for it. The fan club is a perfect example. So I do all the fan club stuff and fulfill it and everything. And then obviously that's supporting me financially to do more stuff. The aim of the fan club is to gain more time to do more Witch Hazel stuff. It's one of those things, like when it comes to merchandise, we were thinking about this for years, and it was like, say we fulfill merchandise ourselves, say we get a bunch of t-shirts in, and we had a band part, and we did that, and then it was like, I did all the fulfilling of the merchandise and then shared everything. But then it was like, I'm doing all this stuff and then just sharing the money, which is kind of okay, and I'm happy to have done that for a long time. But what happened was, it was like, well, should we get this person to help? And then it was like, well, how much of your work then constitutes like the money that comes in? And it was all, so we sat down and it ended up being like, do you know what? This is your job, and then this is your job, and then this is my job. And essentially I'm left with a lot of the admin and fulfillment and stuff. But it obviously means that then that stuff comes to me. So much like, for example, we do an album and then someone plays on the album, and if you play guitar, you get your percentage. Like me, if you get your guitar and you sing, then you'll get like twice as much. So it's whatever your contribution is. It's pretty, to be fair, financially, it's like pretty communist. Actually, it's not very communist, is it? At all. It's more like it's more capitalist. It's more capitalistic, isn't it? It's a meritocracy. So whatever you put in, you get out. No, it's not like communism at all. It's the opposite. But yeah, it's just a meritocracy in Witch Hazel. If you put more in, then you get financially rewarded. But we split as much as we can evenly, like gigs. And then if we sell stuff at shows, and we just split stuff, But it's one of those things. I'm just a control freak, apparently. Not really. It's just, I think it's just how different bands work differently, don't they? We have a little bit of a different setup, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, I would love it in the future for it to be, and like all of this stuff is flexible. I'm pretty flexible about everything. What I would love in the future is for us all to be able to chip in, because there was enough cash floating around to be like, yeah, let's share it. I would love to share it around, but right now this is the setup, and that's fine. When's that new Twilight Force coming out? I don't know, to be honest, actually. I heard there was stuff happening. Oh, Keith, you pre-ordered some out. Is that the... Oh, so it's the... I see. I feel like I'm missing some of the chat here. That's not ideal. What if I say... Ah, that's better. Here we go. Right, I've got the chat on this screen now. I don't have to go over here. Much better. I should do this. Right, so it was the... Oh, it's gone away now. There we go. Oh, English Melodic Rock Band 10, Gary Hughes. If I tap this, will it come up? No, it doesn't. Why can't it stay on the screen? I can't get it to stay on the screen. I'm just going to look at this one. Oh well. So pre-orders are up for the new Twilight Force, it seems. There we go. Nice one. Get your pre-orders in, folks. I don't know who's even joined us now. Anyone who's recently joined us, is your Monday going well? How's everyone doing? I'm interested in your lives. Want to know what's going on. A lot of people saying they're having a good Monday, having a good day. Voice is going. Just been talking, teaching all afternoon. Oh, nice. Listening in with my new Witch Hazel We'll Be Strong sweatshirt. Very useful. And yeah, it is. I wish I had my We'll Be Strong sweatshirt on, to be honest. Got the day off. Oh, that sounds good. I love a day off. Absolutely love it. Martin Luther King Day here in the States. Off work and may throw on some witch hazel. Do it. Throw on the witch hazel. Just throw it on. Chuck it on the turntable. Chuck it on. Ah, yes. Welcome, Sean. Yes, it's through the fan club, and so a lot of people have missed it. I think it's just how it's set up. But when you join the fan club, it should send you the link to the exclusive merch store. But a lot of people kind of miss that message, and I think it goes away, and then you can't. But I can send you the link. I have the link, so I'll send you it. But you're meant to receive an automatic message saying welcome. Here's your links to the Discord group, your invite to the exclusive Discord fan club, and here's your exclusive merch store, and then some other stuff about your benefits of being in the fan club. One of which is this fabulous little thing, free pin badge. I should wear it, shouldn't I? Well, you can't really see it. Put it above this one. Yeah, a lot of people, I think it's just how it's set up. You get this message and then you think, oh, cool. And I think it's like in the small print or whatever. And then people miss it. It's fine. Yeah, can you imagine if you threw the record and it just landed perfectly? Whoop. How's it going, Eric? You all right? Nice to see you again. Oh, yeah. Oh, so you're not part of the fan club? Oh, I'm with you. Yes, join the fan club. Check it out. Does everyone not have the link? I'm going to send you the link anyway. I'm not even going to ask you. I have to type it out. I'm going to copy and paste this, and then I'm just going to periodically go Control V. Whoop. Just pop it out there. And you don't have to join the fan club if you enjoy Witch Hazel, want to support, in any way. You can, literally send, I don't know, a few quid if you have it. Price of a coffee. Kind of, I think that's the digital patronage thing that I use. It's kind of set up a bit like that. Yeah, that link doesn't work, but you can copy and paste it. I wonder if I can set it up so I don't think it's going to work. I wonder whether you can't do these things. I should not type and talk at the same time. Maybe next time. Oh, nice, did I? I don't remember doing that. There you go. Awesome. Yep. you will get a pin by joining the fan club. There you go. Free pin. Probably worth about £5. So, you know, you can just join the fan club and then you've kind of paid for it, I suppose, by 1 month. So it's all good. You know, everyone's here more than paid for it, so want to give something back. I thought this was really cool. So, and if there's a demand for patches, you know, like fan club patches, I think that's for the, you know, if there's more fan club members, are probably more, statistically likely there's a percentage that we're going to want patches. So I think in the future I should do that, but I have to order like 50 as a minimum. So I don't think there's, I can't remember. I haven't actually looked. There's probably around 50 fan club members. I'm guessing. Is there around 50 fan club members? Something like that. So yeah, there must be by now, which is really cool. A bit crazy, really. But I still have the old one on the button I received with the flag. Oh no, you lost your button badge. Well, if I'm sending anything out to you, Mike, I'll get you a button badge because I think I've got some left that comes with the flag. So I'll put a button badge in anything I'm sending to you. Yeah, I'll pop it in. Have you sent me an email for the fan club? Arctic Wizard, yes, I'm getting like these messages. I'll put, just, you'll have to, I'm gonna know the best way of doing this. Maybe you send me an extra message saying that. Nice one, I'm getting all these, yes, I'm getting all these messages now. Awesome. Yeah, so if you're in the fan club, you see how to get your pin on the Discord. Just send it to that email address. And then I'll put all the packages together and then send them out. Hopefully I'll get them out this week, which would be cool. One thing I would ask is if I'm sending you a pin badge, it'd be awesome if you can take some pictures, like wearing it. Like, and the more pictures, the better, really. Just try and get some really cool shots, and because Instagram loves that. I think what ends up working quite well on Instagram is you do those portrait pictures where it blurs the background, it really focuses. And if you do like a really clear picture and then put a filter on it, it looks quite nice. So yeah, try, you know, even just in different environments, just in your garden, in the snow, just like where is the pin badge in the world today? That'll be a nice social media moment, wouldn't it? Nice one. Yeah, so once you get all that set up, I will add in, I can send you one of these, and if you've lost the pin, I can add it in with that. I think as a fan club, you can join the fan club and you think, nah, this is rubbish. You can just leave. It's fine. If you don't love it, your money back. Well, I won't give you your money back, but you can cancel the subscription anytime. So you might as well give it a go. First person to pierce their nose with it gets a prize. I would be impressed and also slightly disturbed at the same time. Oh gosh. Awesome. So many people joining or thinking about joining. It's really cool. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, this works. If I put HTTPS blah, 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 there is the link. I know, I mean, Eric, I'm not sure where you got that idea from. What would you do? Have one on each side? So yeah, I've got 100. I've been ambitious. I'm like, let's get 100 fan club members. Let's do it. Witch Hazel can happily take my money. Well, you'll be interested in the new tiers that I'll be setting up. I haven't quite worked it out yet. I'm thinking of doing an extortionate tier, like a really expensive one, but like doing some really good stuff, like really exciting things. So you get some special things and making it really exclusive. That's my plan anyway. Just my little cool idea. We'll see. I'll set it up and no one will join. They'll be like, I'm not paying that. Keith says, I'm up for it. He doesn't even know. It's £1,000 a month. It's not. It's nowhere near that. Anyway, but some very special... Keith will... Well, if you could send me £1,000 a month, I could probably quit my job. I mean, that would be the dream, you know. If I get a bunch of... This is what I'm basically describing the fan club. If I get a bunch of people together and say, yeah, I've got a bit of extra cash, which I think at this, I'm trying to be very aware that a lot of people don't have a lot of money at the moment. So I'm setting it up and it's an option, but I don't want to be flippant about like expendable income, because there's so many people that just don't have expendable income, and myself included, you know. I have zero social life because I'm just like doing this and stuff. Well, this is pretty social for me, to be fair. But anyway, you can be my wealthy patron. Yeah, any wealthy people can help me. But yes, I do need to, and I've made some progress on the. I don't know if you've seen, but I made some progress on the. I didn't actually send a screenshot of that, did I? Yeah, I've made some progress on the chord and bassline sheet guide for. I've done the first 2 albums. I just need to finish off chords for Pentecost, and then you got the first 3 albums, and every fan club member will get access to that if you play guitar or bass, or if you just, I don't know, I'm not sure what else, or piano, or you know, or going to be really useful for that actually, to be fair. So yeah, maybe you could even go along with a trumpet if you wanted to. But anyway. For £1,000, Colin lives at your house and writes a record on your living room. I'd be up for that. I'm taking the kids' Christmas toys to the pawn shop to raise cash for the highest fan club tier. Cash converters. Let's do something with this. Let's spend it on something useful. Anyway. I need to get my act together. I say let's get my act together. I should go easy on myself a little bit. I've achieved quite a lot over the past few weeks. So, a few weeks, you know, probably since January, I've really hit the ground running, doing loads of stuff. But we'll see. I'm on a roll. There's a lot of stuff going on. I probably always say that, but like that's probably because there is always a fair bit going on. But now it feels like, oh gosh, yeah. There's so many, like, sometimes I think, I've probably taken on a bit much here. But it all works out in the end, you know. You're a fancy rock star, got it all together, I thought. I have not got it all together, I can tell you that. Nor am I a fancy, I don't think fancy really is a good descriptive word for me. I'm very unfancy. Oh dear me. Yeah, but as I said, if a bunch of people come together and raise £1,000 a month, I'd be like, great, let's have me notice in. I'd be screwed if you like, it just cancelled. Just play a trick on me and then. I think it would be a little bit wiser than that. The new acoustic guitar, I've got it here actually. I was just doing a bit of teaching with it. It's going really nicely. I don't know how well you can hear it. I'm the most awkward position ever. I'm going to try and get into a better position. It's going nicely. I think it should sound half decent on an iPhone. I sold my Sony camera that I use for live streams, and now I have an iPhone. I used the money. I thought it was off. Oh. I thought I knew that. step. Apparently I do not know that. But yeah. Yeah, loving it really. Loving it. Good guitar. I've been doing a bit of recording with it recently. Freebird. I don't even know Freebird. I've even learnt it. So many people are like, dude, Wonderwall. Actually, I know Wonderwall. I'm not going to play it for you. I could do. I've got a capo. Yeah, any Oasis. The capo. It does sound rather nice when you do stuff here. Gosh, who's bought all that merchandise just there? If I had my sound up, it would have gone ka-ching. That's what happens with Shopify. Thank you very much. I don't know if it's someone on the live stream or just completely independent of that. That's something else I've been working on. Gosh, the merch store, trying to sort out some things there. I want to mention, it's a similar thing, it's just drop shipping and stuff. Well, I say it's complicated. It's, for someone like me, it's complicated. There's been a lot of, I'll start that again. For a while, there's been I can't even get this sentence out. For a long time, we've been talking about acoustic Witch Hazel album, a full album acoustic. It's something that was attempted over the past couple of years, and it's now been shelved temporarily. I mean, long story short, we've come to the conclusion that it needs to be more collaborative, because it was started, for example, when none of us could rehearse. So it was essentially me and the producer working remotely, and it didn't work. And we realized that actually a Witch Hazel acoustic album would take more effort than a regular Witch Hazel album in terms of arrangements and getting things together and rehearsals and making it happen. And we're like, actually, we're going to put more effort into something that's probably going to get less traction than a regular Witch Hazel album, which is fine because, you know, it's a creative endeavor that we absolutely want to do. Everyone's up for it. Well, like, actually, I think we need to wait a little bit and then do it, because when we've got the luxury, I think we're going to do it then. But yeah, it's been attempted, but I think we all need to just do it together. We're doing something a little bit like that because we're playing at the church in Muscle Rock in Sweden, where we're doing an acoustic set. I think that that sort of thing will perfectly transition us in long term. I don't even know what that chord is. Long term, it will transition us into that. I need to turn notifications off. Now fits on my guitar, I can't stop playing. It's just, this is what happens. I don't even know whether it sounds any good through, any good. I can't. I do this all the time, speaking and reading the comment. I did it last week. I do this all the time. I don't know what I was saying. I've completely forgotten. Anyway, I didn't sound over. That's what I was saying, yeah. I don't know whether you can hear the acoustic. I should probably check, really. to hear what it sounds like. No, stop doing that. I can't work computers apparently. There we go. Oh, yeah, you can hear. That's more or less what it sounds like in the room, yeah. Can't we connect? What's the issue? Yeah, we're all right. We've got internet. It's a Blue Ridge. I don't know what it is. What is it? The creatively titled BR43. There you go. Blue Ridge, made in China. Beautiful. It's very nice. Very pretty looking thing. Playing naff stuff now. So yeah, I don't know where we were. We were talking about anyone who's joined us. You can't see it's in the back. These are the pin badges. The way you get your pin badge is join the fan club, and I will tell you how to get one. The way you do it is, I'll tell you later. That's essentially it. Join the fan club and I'll let you know. So, I had to go looking for this. Someone else was using it, I think. And then once I found it, I looked in the cupboard. Gosh, there's a leak over here. I just hear the drip. When I found it, I was like, where have my fruit teas gone? And I couldn't find the fruit tea, so I'm just having hot water, which is now tepid water. I'm on a diet. Anyone else on a diet? It's not going well for me. Anyone else on a diet? With it being January. Not done too badly, really. I usually have caved by this point. 16th as well. Done it since January. Had a treat yesterday. Had a curry. Alas, now I'm currently trying to figure out what to do for dinner for the football game. Any suggestions would be counterproductive at this point. Yeah, I'm not going to suggest anything. But, yes. I do feel better, to be honest with you. Like it's weird because I'm always tired anyway because I've got kids and stuff. Yeah, like I don't know when I'm on a diet, it's like yes, I've still got this like level of I'm a bit knackered, particularly at this time of day. It's like the only time I'm free, but it's the only time I've just been non-stop all day. But when you're on a diet, it's kind of like when you're eating better. It's like I'm tired, but I feel like there's this level of I can keep going. Fish sticks. Yeah, basically that's it. Don't eat junk food. I mean, for me, I think I don't want to recommend a diet because I think everyone needs different things. My diet's partially for health reasons because I struggle with acid reflux disorder. So, in America it's called acid reflux disorder. In this country, it's like not really a disorder. It's a bit weird. They're like, oh, you have this symptom. I'm like, yeah, it's like a problem. So, I'm very low sugar, very low carb. But I wouldn't recommend that for everyone. Yeah, I'm not drinking coffee or alcohol. Partially the vocals dries you out. You can hear sugar on your larynx. But Keith Buckley, during the last 12 months or so, as the band has grown, have you been contacted unexpectedly by high-profile musicians or fans? No. I mean, no, but I suppose. I mean, apart from you, Keith, very high profile. Yes, sugar-free Red Bull. Slightly better than Red Bull. But yeah, no, there hasn't been many fans. As soon as I picked up the guitar, all the I look at the numbers. Oh, I can't help it. I'm always about the numbers. I think every band will be like, oh, there's these numbers, there's these many likes on this platform and stuff. I have got to the point where when it comes down to it, I don't care. But I picked up the guitar and there was only 7 people following. There was like 20. They were like, sack this off. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's a good thing to save your calories for, to be fair. But I can take it or leave it, really. Beer, I enjoy it, but not really fussed. And it does contribute to my reflux, unfortunately. So I know the things I should eat, so I've just done that. Eat the things I know I should eat. They do look good. I've got one here. Very, very nice. Although you can't really. Oh, it's not too bad there. Not too bad focus-wise. We're just talking about diets and stuff, and beer. Yeah, in the UK, most of the time, we just man up for the important health problems. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. In different countries, it's different things. You need to send a Witch Hazel t-shirt to local lad Tyson Fury to wear in the ring at his next fight. I'm not sure he'd be into it. Yeah, maybe he would. Updates on new music. Sorry if you're unspoken. No, I haven't mentioned that this stream. It's fine, and I don't mind repeating myself. To be honest, it's fine. Just cool. Everyone's interested. To be honest, I'm just happy that people are interested in the music. It makes my day. Show's over, they said. The rest of us love hearing you talk. Show, yeah. Maybe it's when I put the guitar down. So that's a nice positive spin on it. I thought it was when I picked the guitar up. But any updates on the new music? No. There will be some very firm release date, loads of stuff. I know by the end of March, there's going to be some like concrete, this is what happened, that you'll have everything you want. There'll be artwork, a single to listen to at the end of March. That's the plan so far. Honestly, my voice is going. I've been fine recently, but I think I got a bit enthusiastic teaching, like, let's do this again. And I got quite enthusiastic today teaching, which is always good. It's better than not being enthusiastic teaching. Which of course I've never liked that at all. But yeah, we'll have some firm updates. But you know, there's going to be new music in June. And there's going to be some firm, like, this is the plan in March. So that's about it, really. So March you will have all the answers, and in June you'll have the whole album. So that's it for the update, really. I've got some more conversations with the label about how we're going to roll it all out, but yeah, it's going to be like it's just kind of how we do it, to be honest. It's not the only way to do it, but it works well for us. We just like to have an intense 2-3 months of an album's come in and just promote the album during that. Are you feeling creative, productive these days? I know my juices have been flowing after some months of malaise. Do you know what? I resonate with that. I feel very similar. I think towards the end of the last year, I was feeling like, I don't know what's going on. Like I just, low motivation. Well, I say that. But other people, for me, low motivation. Whereas now I'm like, writing stuff all the time. So yeah, it's my birthday month, June, as well. Yeah, so I'm doing a lot of I'm doing a lot of writing actually. I'm at a stage, where I think even just for the last album, I was getting into a bit of a, I don't want to call it laziness, but I was getting into writing a song and then not really finishing the demo, sending it to the producer and be like, finish it off, I'm doing the next one, and getting into ruts. But now I feel like I can sit on the piano and I can play the same chords I always play, but I'm looking at them in a more creative way. I feel a bit more, don't know, there's more openness to new ideas. So yeah, definitely feeling quite creative at the moment. So new music, even though there's a new album, there's an even newer album emerging as well. So it's all good. So I'm in a good mood about it all. And it feels good to achieve, like, so it's great to, be having a new album out and, doing all the things that, yeah, exactly, it's spoon on the pot. But yeah, finish it off. But it's good to be like gearing up for that. It's good to be preparing for live shows. It's good to be kind of, I enjoy a lot of the aspects, even, I enjoy like getting these in the post. It's fun. Rolling t-shirts up, posting stuff out. I enjoy all that. But then on top of that, I'm enjoying like writing the next chapter really. Witch Hazel 5. Witch Hazel 4 isn't out, but I'm well on with Witch Hazel 5, Because I think I've mentioned before, but I want to be releasing an album every year. And that's the whole, do you know what, that's one of the main reasons I plug the fan club. Because as I've said, the fan club is there for time. So, and the time gives me a chance to do an album a year. I'd rather not do an album and wait 2 years. I want to be like, here's the next one, let's go. So, yeah, I mean, it's great. I'm feeling good. A lot of creativity. I looked at my phone, between my phone and my computer. I looked and was like, how many ideas have I got now? And we looked. I mentioned it at a fan club last week. I was like, lads, I've just looked and I've got 100 recordings. I've got 100 song ideas of like 1 and 2 section musical ideas. Some with a bit of lyrics, mostly not. Mostly instrumental. I was like, yeah, I would love to do an album a year. That's the goal, really. I want to be doing an album a year. And if I was full time, like there's no reason why I can't do an album a year and a side project a year, or a side project every 2 years. Like I'm like, let's do this. I love writing music. I love releasing albums, and I want to play shows as well. I want it all. So join the fan club. I should put that as on the fan club there's this little bar raising thing. And I should do this thing where like, how much do you want a new Witch Hazel album? And like, the more money that you put in, the closer you get to. Anyway, that's basically the relationship between patronage. I want it all and I want it now. I am like that as well. I'm like, let's do this. I am impatient because I just want to get stuff done. But, do you ever dredge up a song demo from years ago and have the desire to develop it? Yeah, I do that all the time actually. There's at least 2 ideas on the latest album where the song was done on. There was one song idea. I said that to the lads fairly recently. I was like, this new song? Well, have a listen to where it started. And I played them the clip, and it's called 11:30 Monday night or 11:30 Thursday night or something like that. And it's me on the piano after teaching, exhausted, like like this like falsetto, like sad sound. It's like, it's in D minor. It's really sad. It's called Lick My Love Pump. But like, but this is really sad thing, and they were like, oh, that's where it came from. It's this really like sad, dreary. I'm very sad and unhappy on the piano, and it's like nearly midnight, and I really should be home, and I'm writing this music, and then it ended up being this like, yeah, this twin lead, the main hook of the song. But yeah, Oh, you used to tell me one of your TikToks. I've done a few TikToks myself. I have a song I recorded as a demo years ago and I want to use it in my audiobook project. And I looked at this timestamp and it said 10 years ago. Gosh. What's your audiobook project? Is that going to be like a bit of, will there be music and like spoken word and text? How's that gonna, that sounds interesting. Oh gosh, I'm yawning. Well, I'll probably be off in 10 minutes. I do need the toilet actually, but I can wait 10 minutes. I have some bladder control. Nice. You get a snack for that, lad. It's one of the best parenting techniques. It's like give them food. Be quiet. No, I can wait 10 minutes. I don't need the toilet that much. I did drink a whole mug of hot water. It didn't really help my voice. I should have, I think I had honey as well. I'm a pirate in TikTok land, but I look like something out of a cartoon, but witch hazel will make it better. Well, there you go. Just add witch hazel. Can you say? Makes it better. You heard it here first. We appreciate hearing text. It's nice. Jamming it regularly. If anyone's not seen, this was one of the points of the live stream, but here is the pin badge. Free to all fan club members. No cost to you. Worth £5, probably. Just putting an RRP on it, but no cost to you. More gigs this year, yes. So far, I think I mentioned this last week, but there's like a few gigs that I'm like, I want to announce it, but I can't announce it. But we've got a gig on Tuesday the 7th of February in, or February 7th, if you're in America. The Tuesday the 7th of February, we are in Morecambe, our hometown, basically. Playing with Heathen Kings. So that's, yeah, Tuesday night, which is cool. I don't think we've done a Tuesday night gig. And then after that, we're in Switzerland at Elements of Rock Festival. I think we are co-headlining. Something, I think that's what I heard anyway. Something like that. We'll be opening up, I don't know. But anyway, we're playing that festival. We're just excited to be in Switzerland and playing it's our first fully Christian metal festival. So we've never done that before. So that's exciting. And new, we like stuff like that. Should be quirky, I'm guessing. Well, it'll just be different. I don't know whether it'll be quirky. It'll just be like a different experience, won't it? I'm guessing. It'll be just a different, like, oh, this is how the Christians put on heavy metal festivals. I'm guessing. I'm just imagining what it's going to be like. Audiobook idea. Oh, I'm going to hear about this. But anyway, I'll finish about the gigs. And then I think we're in Bristol in April, but I don't have any details for that. I should probably chase that up. And then we're at Muscle Rock, and then we have got a couple of shows in August that I can't announce. And that's about it so far. Anyway, audiobook idea. I was interested in this. I wrote a book a few years ago, but I never put it out. I want to record an audiobook with a few voice actors and also have music either in between chapters and scenes. Nice, I like it. I want to collaborate with some musicians, feature their music. Yeah, it's good. I mean, even in January, it's quite nice to have a few shows booked in. And I'm sure as soon as we can announce, I'll be there. Let's do it, announcing it. But yeah, it's good. We've got some exciting shows and one extremely exciting / terrifying show, which I can't wait to announce, but I can't announce it, so you'll hear about it when you hear about it. Oh, look at this. See, if I hadn't done this live stream, you're going to be able to, you can hit up Zachariah now as a voice actor. Yeah, I mean, the ideas are really endless. This is the thing. It's like, let's add it. It's just, so many things I want to do. That would be a cool thing. Yeah. Oh, well, this I want to do an instrumental. Like, I want to do like an instrumental version, release it of all the albums, so people can like sing on it and just have its background stuff. Because you don't always want vocals. Like, it's not depending on what you're putting it on. There needs to be a version, and we haven't really been on it. But anyway, yeah, it's all happening. So if anyone didn't know about the fan club, I'm posting the link now. And that's how you get your pin badge, to answer the question. But any plans for this week? My plans are to work through my to-do list, which helps me. I think I've kind of have these long-term goals, and they're split down into like to-do lists and categories, and my plan really is quite simple. Is I have all these big goals, I split them into little tasks, and I just get them done as much and as quickly as possible, because the quicker I can get through them, the closer I am to my long-term goals. So I'm very, I don't know if anyone else is like that, but that's essentially my plan every week, is to be like, how much can I get done? Oh, awesome, Zechariah. Yeah, so it's just the link that you can see above. I'll post it again, just underneath your comment. But yeah, if you go there, tells you all about it. You can check it out. I know, it does feel good to be like, I have it on my phone, so I'm like, delete, got that one done and that one done. And I'm like, you set yourself targets. I'm like, I got 6 things done in an hour. I'm like, yes. But the thing is, like, it's never ending, because like, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do that. And I'm like, right, I need to do this. And then stuff will come up and like, right, I need to message that person. I need to do this. And recently it's been like, our suitcases have been falling apart from all the gigs we do. So rock and roll. Like, I've spent hours researching suitcases with those wheels that are like embedded into the suitcase, because like, I think there's 2 that have just been smashed to bits because they don't look after them. There's nothing you can do about it. I put fragile stickers all over everything. But the wheel, all of these suitcases have wheels on casters, and a suitcase lands on the end, snaps the wheel off. Like, it just happens. They've been smashed to bits. Like, it's ridiculous how much they get battered, and when you do loads of gigs and stuff, they don't care. So I've got these suitcases coming from eBay secondhand, which are perfect because they're really solid wheels that you just can't knock off. And they're like solid, they're not like semi-molded, which we've been using, but they're like really hard cases as well. So Change Yourself is a one-off track. Yeah, it's just a one-off single. She's available as a 7-inch if you've not seen it, but I'm guessing you have, maybe. But yeah, it's not going to be on the album. It's going to be 10 fresh new tracks. Play the kazoo, pro tip, yeah. Yeah, play the penny whistle, don't play drums and guitars, yeah, gosh. The things we do, like, because I've been doing stuff like measuring, like, if I get this size suitcase, if I put the 2 pedal boards, it has to be this length. But if I put the pedal boards this way, then the depth needs to be this. I have to go through all these things. Like, it has to fit the pedal boards, and it has to be, but then it can't be rattling around. So it's like, I need this size case. So basically, I've got a set of 3, because we can do stuff like save money. I think I mentioned this last week. Maybe last week I was talking about the suitcases. I've solved the problem since last week. So that's probably why I'm happy, because I'm like, right, that big issue that needed solving, I just wanted to like get things done and focus on the music really. So get the suitcases sorted, and then I can write music. But yeah, I've got these ones where we'll go out with 3 suitcases and 3 guitars, and then on the way back, if we sell loads of merch, they can stack inside, and then it's only 4 suitcases on the way back. It saves money. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, losing guitars. Oh gosh, missing flights. We do have a history. I think it goes with the territory. I mean, it's not just us, is it? Well, I hope it's not just us. It's a hazard of the occupation, isn't it? The tone of the new album, raging rock, post-apocalyptic concept album, jazz fusion. The tone of the new album, I suppose I can talk about that actually, because I find it hard because people want to know about the new album, obviously, and I want to tell you about the new album, but I can't tell you about the new album. But the tone, I can tell you about the tone of the new album. That's a good question. I should get you to write my questions, and then we should have like I'm answering these JP's questions. But the tone of the new album is, a part of it is picking up, is picking up where Pentecost left off, but it has some moments that I don't really like to use the words more 80s, but that's the only way I can really describe it. It's definitely not more modern, but there's like a little bit more of an 80s feel, but just in a very Witch Hazel way. So it's not over the top. It's like it's relatively subtle 80s kind of, I don't know what it is. But anyway, boxers. But like, yeah, I don't want to say 80s, but it's kind of like, it's got just some really nice 80s, in a heaven and hell sort of way, maybe in a Blue Oyster Cult sort of way, not in the shotgun snare drum and chorus and synthesizers. You're not your stereotypical 80s, in an 80s heavy metal way. But yeah, in a Witch Hazel way. I think the 80s influence has always been there. I think I've been kind of holding it back a little bit, but I've kind of let it happen a bit more, 10 new tracks, 10 fresh new tracks. Because I feel like 10's a good number, so that's what I do. To be honest, 5 on the A side, 5 on the B side. And it kind of, what's the word? It evens itself out, because there's like one track that's a bit longer on the B side, but then there's like an instrumental which is shorter. So the A side and the B side are quite evenly spread. So yeah, we're really excited about it. I'd love to just be like, here it is. I don't want to show you it, but yes, come June, it won't be that long. It'll fly by. Come June, you'll be hearing it, and yeah, I'm really excited about the new album. I'm excited to play it. I can't speak on the art. Well, I don't think I can say. I don't know. I'm gonna, if I'm not sure, I'm just gonna not. There is a different guy doing the art. Not because we don't love Branca Studio. It just kind of, for a number of reasons, ended up that way, and so the art is actually quite different than the artwork that we've had in the past. So it's definitely a bit of a change. It looks a bit more, I think the only word we've come up with is looks a bit more grown up. But I'll see you in a bit, Sean. Thanks very much. But I'm gonna read, I'm gonna have to read the comments off this. But yeah, it's different. It's kind of like a bit more of a, well, again, it's 80s, but not in the way you necessarily expect. It's still got some of those kind of more occult, magical vibes, but this is the thing, it's like all the occult, magical stuff, but in a very Witch Hazel, Christianized way. So it's that sort of weird thing that we've got going on. But with Witch Hazel, I found that the band's been able to keep your feeling flavour while expanding on it. Yeah, well, I'm glad that's really the plan, is to kind of keep the feel, but kind of take it in a slightly different direction, but really kind of keep it, this is a thing, like, I write new stuff, but it still sounds like Witch Hazel, so, I think there's some stuff that's conscious and some stuff that's subconscious at this level, at this stage, really. Oh, thanks very much, Leah. Oh, well, if I can inspire one person, then I'm happy. So thanks for contributing. Thanks for being part of the stream. It's all good. And yeah, really glad you're liking the music. Thank you very much. I'm going to head off because I do roughly 8 till 9 live stream wise, and I'm a bit hungry, to be honest. I think I need a snack, although it might be one of those things where I'm like, do you know what, I'll have a big drink and I'll go to bed, but then I'll be up in the night. So little pro tip, try not to drink. I've been doing that, so I'm drinking too much and then get up in the night, so it's tricky. I might drink something now, pack up, go home, and then I can have a good night's sleep. I'm up early in the morning. That's partly why I probably capped the live stream at 9, because I'm up early. So thanks everyone for coming. If you didn't see, we have the Witch Hazel Fan Club official, exclusive, whatever word you want to call it, pin badge. Here is the link if you want to know more about the fan club. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give it a like, give it a comment after it's, after it's been live streamed. If you want to watch a replay, if you feel like you want to relive the whole thing, give it a comment, give it a like. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, ready for next week. And yeah, I'll see you in fan club chat room, because everyone's joined the fan club now, aren't they? Yeah, here's the link. Last time. Have a great week. You too, Keith. Yeah, everyone have a great week. See you in the week in the fan club chat room, on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you like to frequent digitally. And if not, see you next week. Have a great week. Thanks a lot, folks. Don't know how to turn it off. Yes, I'm going. See ya.